security team. This is Auxiliary 5, standing by 1672.
A U.S. Navy patrol leaves the safety of Djibouti's harbour for the potentially dangerous waters of the Gulf of Aden. These sailors are escorting the U.S. merchant vessel Robert Perry. They must be prepared for any eventuality.
As a vessel starts coming in, a lookout will pick it up, or one of us in the cabin, we might spot it on radar. We'll kind of visually track it. If it's coming toward us, we're going to get too close to our zones. We start off level 1. We have our presence. They can see us staged around the ship as they're coming.
If a vessel persists, that's soon escalated to level 2 and 3. Beyond that, and it's live fire.
A small skiff can pose a threat, floating IEDs, fast boats that might be loaded with explosives. So there's a number of different threats. So we're just on the lookout for anything that tries to get within reach or within the area of the ships we're protecting.
We're going to be escorting this ship about 2 to 3 nautical miles outside the Djiboutian port. There is also a naval embarked security team on board that ship just in case of emergencies.
That's our lead, roger out.
These American sailors are known as the Navy Riverines. They're part of the United States' growing joint task force in the Horn of Africa. The U.S. military has been here for more than 10 years, but has mostly operated quietly and outside the public eye. But recent events on the continent that have threatened American lives means that their mission here has altered quite dramatically. Those events include the U.S. Embassy attack in Benghazi, Libya, and the most recent siege of Nairobi's Westgate Mall.
As we sit here on the fringe of East Africa, it allows us and enables us to have freedom of movement and access within East Africa to enable our East African partners to neutralize violent extremists. But also, as you look north into the Arabian Peninsula, the same strategic location just enables us and enables our teammates here to neutralize the violent extremists and the threats.
What we keep hearing from commanders here is that Americans did not come here to fight, rather to train and enable African troops like those in the AU mission to Somalia to battle extremist groups and solve their own problems. The American troops here are skilled in counterinsurgency after spending years in Afghanistan and Iraq. So they have a lot to teach the AU force in Somalia. Some US special forces are also based at the camp. From here, they're assisting Uganda in the hunt for notorious LRA leader Joseph Kony. They also carry out secret missions into Somalia. Djibouti is home, too, to one of America's largest fleet of drones. The camp has some of the most high-tech equipment and military hardware in the world.
In this cabin, you can carry a lot of different types of folks. We have a unique role in the fact that since we are a helicopter, you know, you could be delivering Special Forces troops one day, you can be delivering bags of grain or wheat to malnourished people the next day. We're an insurance policy, if you will, for American military, American civilian personnel, American citizens, any sort of coalition partners. The Djiboutian interests, obviously, you know, we're here working in unison with them.
I'm not sitting back before 911, and I know I'm not in Iraq and Afghanistan. But by being here, I'm preventing and shaping. So by being here and working with our East African teammates, and building opportunities, creating opportunities that will prevent violent extremists to do more here. And frankly, to be honest with you, I'd much rather be here doing this and preventing and shaping than ever have to go back to an Iraq and Afghanistan again.
And with Somalia just next door and Yemen a short boat trip across the Gulf,
And the first barrage has touched down.
Djibouti has clearly fast become a key strategic location for US troops and their African allies. Robyn Kriel, Camp Le Monnier, Djibouti.
Know more about your world. eNCA.com.